Howdy there everybody and welcome to watch the random Saturday upload series. And this week, or I don't know, should I say week, because I don't do this weekly, this time on the random Saturday upload series, we had tasting some American candy, which was sent to me by Glitchik. We had a little exchange of Finnish and American goods, and I decided it would be fun to record my reaction to these and just see how they taste. Yeah, basically, I think they were like leftover candy from Halloween, if I'm not wrong. At least they are like Halloween, like fun-sized packs. So that's what we are going to do today. And of course, go follow Glitchik and check out her content as well. I'll leave her link in the description. She also recorded herself tasting the Finnish snacks, but I don't think that's up anywhere. I'm not sure. But yeah, let's get into this. I also have some tea as a palate cleanser. Okay, where is the first place where I want to start with this? There are some of these that we have in Finland, but it's interesting to me to get to taste these because these are from America and I assume they are also made in America. So kind of get to taste the difference between what's made in Europe and what is made in America. Because people say there's like a noticeable difference between them. I think we could start with the Haribo, what they are, called bears. These are things that I have at least once a year, if not more often. They are actually quite tasty. So I'm quite interested to see the difference between these and the Finnish ones. I think Haribo, I think it's Swedish, no? Some Nordic country at least, based on the name. Does it say that these are made in America? It only says that they are distributed, but I would assume they are made in there. So yeah, I have had these quite recently, so I should remember like the difference if these taste any different. Also, I don't know. What do I do when I taste? Do I just leave the footage of me chewing for a couple of minutes? I think they are a little bit sweeter. I don't taste that big of a difference. Let me have another one. I can't really tell. I think they are a little bit sweeter. They are amazing candy. They are like really fruity. And like I said, I have them at least like once a year, so I really like them. So they go to S tier. At least there I can't tell any difference between the two continents, or how should I say? Let's try something I have not had before. Milky Way. I think this is a... I'm trying to like... There are no some of these from me, from either I think Smosh has had like videos where they taste these, or then Good Mythical Morning, where they always do the Halloween candy tests and stuff like that. And if I remember correctly, this is not the most liked. At least that's the image I have in my head. Also, I'm trying to figure out a way that I like candy bars. It's probably going to be cross section. Whoa. If anybody is interested. What is in these? Tastes quite pleasant actually. Contains milk, egg, and doesn't really tell what is in there. And I can't really tell apart what is in there. Is it like nougat and toffee on top of it? I quite like it. I was meant to leave this like as a leftover, so I don't, like I said, eat all of these at once, but that is just pleasant. That's the word that I have in my mind. Like I don't usually like that type of candy. which have like really thick nougat and toffee, because they are really chewy, and I don't like that. That was really soft, and I liked it. So yeah, well, what was Milky Way? It's also S tier. Will everything be S tier? What should we go next? Skittles. I think this is something that we have in Finland, but I have never had them. So I'm kind of interested to taste these. Are they just like M&Ms? Oh, there's no chocolate. That tasted... at least they have strong taste. That was a little bit chemical taste. Let me try another one. I'm surprised, I thought these were like chocolate filled, like M&Ms. That too is really good. And what I like about them, they are like small, but they pack a lot of like flavor in them. Probably a lot of chemicals as well. I assume those are like artificial flavors. But I really like that. Like, you don't need to eat many of them. The like taste will stay in your mouth. It's S tier as well. This is going to be really like one note. Maybe I shall take a sip of my tea to like cleanse my palate and burn my tongue. And maybe my taste buds will be a little bit harsher on the next one. Out of these, Almond Joy, this one. It sounds like a candy that I assume, based on what it looks on the packaging and knowing it's like almond, probably not going to be S tier. But I'm happy to be surprised. Why is there... Oh, it's the almond on top. And to any freakos who want to see the cross section, it looks like that. It's basically like... Is that like coconut? So very... I want to preference this. The coconut-like flavor is something that I don't really like, but let's see. Definitely was an almond on top of it. The coconut flavor is definitely there, but it's quite pleasant. The chocolate kind of like balances it out. I quite like that one too. It was a little bit more milder in the flavor, which I liked, because the coconut taste can be sometimes a little bit too like strong. Also the chocolate on top of it, very different to what we have in like here, I guess in Europe. It tasted more like a cheaper chocolate, which I assume it is, but I actually like that quite a lot. I could make an argument in my head to put it on A, but to have some like variation on this list, because I assume I'm going to like quite a few of these, I'm going to put it on B, but I quite enjoyed it. Like, S tier is something I'm amazed by, A tier is something I would buy on my own. Well, what B tier is, let's say I would have it like once a year. And C tier is something that it's good enough if I get it for free, and then D tier is vile. Which I don't think there is going to be any here. And I'm also allowed to like, I don't need to be, because these were given to me as a gift, I don't need to be polite because Glitch didn't like one of my favorite snacks. So I can be honest about these. And the one that she didn't like was like cream marble. If anybody is familiar with that, it's like a Christmassy candy. I really like those. But it's in Finland even, it's something that divides people if they like it or not. I didn't actually know about it, like that it's that divisive. And then I was like talking to my sister about it, that I was quite surprised she didn't like it, and she was like, it's one of the like most divisive candies here. Next up, let's go with Butterfingers. I already like the name because it kind of reminds me of my own fingers. So buttery and so smooth. It is crispy, crunchy and peanut buttery. Okay. Oh, this one you can only see what it looks like. I'm not giving a cross section because it's so hard I can't cut it. That's actually really good too. Like, I don't know how well you can see from that, how well my camera focuses, but it's basically like full of peanut butter and like minimal amount of chocolate around it, which is good because the chocolate, again, I think it's the same as in the almond joy. But the dry peanut butter, I think there's something like caramel in it as well, maybe? So good. I want to eat the rest of it, but no. I need to put some on side. I think, again, I could maybe argue it could be here, but the chocolate on top of it or around it is like you could remove the chocolate and just have the middle part, and I would still place it here. Maybe I would place it actually on S tier then. But that also was really good. Okay, we have had a lot of chocolatey things. Should we try something a little bit more fruity? Yes. Well, I know Glitch watches Smosh, so I can make this reference, but what is Shane called in Smosh? It was something like Great Mouth or something like that, because he couldn't like taste really sour stuff, or like something that other people couldn't eat because it's so sour. I don't remember. But he could eat it, and he said that he, as a kid, ate so many sour, if I remember correctly, that it has kind of like, how you say it, neutralized his tasting palate, how you call it. I'm terrible with eating words in English, but you get the idea. So I assume this should be like really soury, which I like. That was quite fruity. It's actually, in Finland we have a lot of like sour candy. And in general a candy like, for example, Turkin pippura, which makes you like, when you eat it, I don't know the word, of like really sour stuff does too. This is just really fruity. Like in Finland we have a lot of more, if you buy sour candies, they are more sour than this. But because maybe it's like kids, it's not that extreme. And I quite actually like this maybe more than the really like sour stuff that we have in here. It feels like when you eat it that your tooth are dying. Not just from the sugar, but also from the sourness. Those were just really fruity. Refreshing, I quite like them. I would put them... here, I think. Would I buy them on my own? I don't think so. I would rather go with either of these, so it's something I could have once in a while. Then I can go with Whistler. I don't know where I remember these. The memory in my head is that these are like very highly regarded. I might be wrong. Like the name is really familiar for me. I don't know if it's from movies or the YouTube channels that I have watched. But when I was looking through this, these were the ones that I was like the most excited about. And at least they look like licorice. How you say the word? Licorice. See. Ish. Which is a thing that we Finns really like. And I don't know if it's as popular as it's here, so I'm quite excited to taste it. it looks like this. Feels really, really hard. And it's really hard, and the flavor is interesting. They were strawberry flavored. I can faintly taste the strawberry, but if I'm honest, it kind of tastes like oat porridge. Which is interesting. And the taste is like very faint, I would say. It's interesting, like comparing the, like, you take exactly like this looking licorice in Finnish or Finland. It tastes so different. So far out of all of these, maybe the Skittles maybe were a bit more surprising because I thought they were chocolate. But this is the like most surprising thing so far. Maybe I'm wrong about them being really popular, but I would put them probably here or even here. Taste some Finnish licorice, it's so much better. This like, it didn't taste bad, but it quite didn't taste like anything. The taste was so faint. I'm just interested to know, am I wrong? Like, I thought these were really popular. But I might be wrong. Up. What next? There's still so much. Let's go with popular milk nuts, which are like brown chocolatey buttons. What is in this? Less milk and soy. A shocker. Does it tell the Hershey Company? Chocolate and caramel, okay. And, I must say it doesn't look the most like appetizing or interesting. It's just like we have like chocolate covered raisins. It kind of looks like a bloated one of those. It again has the like cheaper tasting chocolate on top of it. At least like in Finland we have like, for example on Easter, they are like really cheap chocolatey Eastern eggs. What do you even call them? Is there like a proper name for them? And you can taste the difference between them and the little bit more like higher quality ones. And kind of this chocolate that I said on these, and was it on these? That I said was a little bit lower quality chocolate. It's giving me like those vibes. The caramel in the middle is kind of, it's not as strong as a caramel that I would expect. Nice thing about this is that this caramel part will probably last like a couple of minutes, so you don't need to eat many of these either. Okay, a couple of minutes later I can put a SpongeBob meme here a couple hours later. I'm finally done sucking the caramelly part in the middle. Okay, the chocolate, like I said, it was tastes like a little bit lower quality chocolate. And the caramel bit, you get a lot out of it, but it was also quite like mild tasting. I would put it probably here or here even. Let's put it like that. We get variety. It honestly probably would be here, but for variety's sake, let's put it down there. Also, I'm not going to title this like anything like a Finnish person tastes American candy. I don't want to get judged. I have done no research on probably as like what is popular, what people like, so these might be the best candies ever in people's mind, and I'm just putting them down here. Okay, let's go next to Starburst Original. This is titled Fruity Chews. That sounds fun. Oh, there are like two of them here. Let me only have one of them. I picked the yellow one. There was also a red one because I like. Generally, yellow is like lemon, and I really like lemon. Or maybe it's pineapple. Pineapple would be even more better. Why is this so? This is like unwrapping a tightly packed Christmas present. Oh yeah, we have similar stuff to this. It looks a little bit like chewing gum, but it's a lot more tougher. Very lemony. It's almost like eating like a lemon juice in candy form. Like I can't taste anything else other than the texture. That this is a really like tough one. It's also like something that you can just suck. Again, couple of minutes has passed. I only took a little nibble out of that. It took so long to dissolve in my mouth. I really like that. It's because I like lemon like flavor, and that was basically just lemon flavor, and to me at least quite a pleasant texture as well. I put it here. I would put it above this. Should I rank these in order? I think these are correct. I would like this. I actually quite like these. Like, they aren't anything spectacular, but it's exactly, when you see it, it's exactly what you know it's going to be. We go then Hershey's milk chocolate. I know this is the stuff that I hear in many videos that they talk about, like this compared to European chocolate doesn't taste good, and is this the one that Mr. Beast is comparing to, like this not being that great compared to his one? Well, let me give it a go and judge after that. Looks like that. And cross section is just chocolate. Like, how would I describe this? It's better than the chocolate that is covering these that I said is like cheaper chocolate. The initial taste is better than that, but then the aftertaste is like, I don't quite like that. I must say, I have tasted previously the Mr. Beast chocolate. It has been like sold in Finland, but it has been like a small bar. Has been like 10 euros, which is insanely expensive. And me and my friend have been looking to taste it to see like what it tastes like. Is it any good? And it was actually in outlet. Was it last week? And we gave it a go. The basic flavor, and then I think it was peanut butter. It was. I wouldn't say it's like ranking like against Thatcher or Marabou, the like biggest brands in Finland. It's definitely not as good as those, but it was decent. That chocolate definitely loses. Let me do it like this. I think that's more fair. Like, on the initial taste, that the chocolate taste, it would be probably here, but the aftertaste, I didn't quite like it. Go next with a Kit Kat. It's basically like a Twix. It has like a... What do you call it? Waffle is not the right word, I don't think. But like a... I don't know what those cookies are called, but like a cookie substance in the middle. It's very sweet. I actually think the chocolate tastes better, I think, than what these were covered in. It's maybe the cookie taste. The taste of that is quite overpowering, so it might mix in with the chocolate. Like, to make me think it's better than these, even if the chocolate is same as in these. Still quite like that. It's quite like a sugary, like a sweet taste to it. Maybe a little too much. Definitely like, how would I say it? Let's go with two. This is something that we also have in Finland, but I don't really eat this. I don't really like candy bars are something that I don't really eat often. Why is there two of them? Am I missing something? I'm missing something. Nice. I can fix that later. But yeah, let's compare to this. I think I'm still able to like judge it if this tastes different than it tastes in Finland. So there's... I didn't even remember there's like nougat or toffee on top of it and then the cookie substance. Yeah, that tastes like Twix. I can't really tell any difference to like what we have here. It's compared to these, it's much more milder in taste. Like the chocolate I could barely taste it. It was more like giving texture to it. And the toffee and the cookie bar kind of further things giving me the flavor, which was also it was also quite a mild one, but like nicely balanced. It's decent. It's a Twix. Okay, this one we shall act is these trolley candies. I actually thought if you would have given me this bag, I don't think I have had them, but we definitely have this in Finland. And the trolley is like very Finnish name, I think. Like, if you have ogres, we have like trolleys, I think. So I'm surprised. Is this made in... or is this like the company that is making this? Is it American? Doesn't tell me. But yeah, they should be like sour candy as well. Sour and fruit. Let's see if these ones have a little bit more taste compared to the... or like sourness compared to the Sour Patch Kids. And it kind of like kicks a punch. It's... if you ask me to tell what kind of flavor that is, I am not able to. It tastes very artificial. But I quite like them. They're a different color. Let's go with that one. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know, I tried to edit this to like that packaging. And let's pretend that it's it. The first two that I tasted were the same, and it was very artificial taste. I would have probably put it here. But the second one, it was I think lemony. Or something like that. It puts them hopla, up there. I really like them. It tastes like it's not good for you, it's very artificial, like a chemical taste. Artificial means like chemical, doesn't it? It's like opposite to natural, hopefully. Hopefully my English is correct then. But I quite like the taste. So yeah, pour that chemical in me. Yes! Thank you very much. Okay, how shall I make this interesting? Shall we leave the Lifesaver gummies is something I have never heard of it. And Nerds is a familiar brand. It sounds like these are really tiny. Like not a powder, but like grainy powder, how you call it. Let's leave those two last. Okay, let's go with M&M's because that is something that we definitely have here in Finland. We have... what is the name of those candies? It's like American candy. Probably is the translation or the straight up name. Which is like M&M's, but they are much bigger and they have Butcher's chocolate, I think, inside them. They are really good. And the M&M's here, I don't think they match even closely to those. I think I can taste the At least in my memory, the difference in the chocolate, a bit more like the Hershey's one without the aftertaste, and the taste is a little bit better than that even. I think there's a clear difference between Finnish ones and these. I think a little bit more like creamier, maybe. I don't know how to describe it. That was still decent. I would probably slot it here. And I'm just going to throw like that. More I think about this, I like it. I actually have a little piece of it even in here. This is my second opinion. And I think it 100% deserves that spot. I quite like it. Okay, next up we then have Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I will be amazed if this manages to exceed the Butterfinger. Like that caramelly peanut butter in the Butterfinger was so good. I think I ate all of it already though. I can't have a second bite. Sniff. I think I have another bar in there though. It looks like this. That's good. It's basically like a whole lot of peanut butter and then a decent taste in chocolate. I quite rate that. I would not put it past Butterfingers. I really enjoyed them. I would probably put them past Almond Joy as well. It's just basically peanut butter and like a creamy chocolate. I would have another one though. Not today. Shall we leave these as the last? And give Lifesaver gummies a go. I have never heard about these. And they are for some reason advertising that they are artificially flavored. On the top of the packaging. I would probably, if it was me, I would probably put that at the back of the package. And maybe put on the front that we are trying to hit natural flavors. And in the back then it says that how we are achieving that is with artificial flavors. Feeling just the smell, just based on the smell, I'm going to love this. One of my like artificial flavors is cherry flavor. My friend judges me so hard on this, but like are they like what you use for like baking? You have in a glass jar, you have cherries that are like really sticky in some sort of like sugary substance, and they taste like completely like artificial cherry. I love those so much, and I love the cherry flavor. And there is cherry in this, let me go for that immediately. Okay, they have made it really easy to guess which one of these is cherry. There is basically orange, dark red and red. And none of the greens. You should have like 5 flavors, like that. I think there's only orange and strawberry. Like, can you see those? That's basically the 2 types that is in here. Let me taste the dark straight first. That's definitely the cherry flavor. Tastes so good. Okay, let me try that. What I assume is orange then. Easiest here. What I have to say about them though is that I couldn't eat many of these. They are like so overly sweet, but I love them. like that cherry flavor, that overly sweet flavor. I put it like that. I think that's fair. I want more of those, but I shall not. I shall save them for another day. I need to drink some tea after that. The taste will stay so long in my mouth otherwise. Okay, before I go to the nerds, let me see. Am I happy with the list so far? Yeah. Actually would put the milk dots probably above the twistle errors. Everything happy here. Would actually probably put the Kit Kats there and probably the Sour Patch Kids as well there. Yeah. I think everything's in order. And as a final treat is Nerd Strawberry flavor. I think there was grape flavor as well. But let me taste these now. I'm interested to see what kind of substance this is. Is this something that I can like pour on the table and then just do some lines? Or will my nose explode? Okay, it's like... looks like very small Rice Krispies or whatever the cereal name is. Can you see there without me pouring them on my table? Okay, the first question is how do I eat these? On camera that it doesn't look... Oh, I took definitely too much. That it doesn't look too nasty. There was definitely... Is sourness the correct word? I think it is more sourness in these than there was in the Sour Patch Kids. Or than the Trolleys, which should be here. That tasted very chemical, very soury, very refreshing. And I think you definitely shouldn't take them as much as I did in my hand. But I quite enjoyed them. I think these three could change positions quite easily. I don't actually remember the Milky Way anymore, what it tasted like. But it can stay there. These were very refreshing, kind of woke me up again. Definitely shouldn't put them in your nose, I think. That's the pro tip, the lesson of this video. But if the argument is that American candies taste more like chemical, they don't taste as like natural as the candies taste here in Finland, I would have to disagree based on this. Like, if you fed these to me, I think the chocolatey ones I would be able to say like, yeah, those are definitely American. Especially the Hershey. But the more fruity ones, they taste like European candies. Is this a horrendous ranking? Is there like a cult classic candy that I horrendously ranked? I would say any one of these three. Like, anything above these is like good, in my opinion. And it just comes down to like personal taste and what I like. Somebody who favors like more, not as strong flavor as I do with these, would probably rank some of these higher. Yeah, once again, thank you for the candies, Glitchick. And go give her a follow, check out her channel, there are really cool videos in there. Probably my favorite video there is either the Life is Strange review or Firewatch review, but then she also does really cool vlogs that I really enjoy watching. It's nice to get like a different view, like to get to compare Finland and America. And she's always doing some cool activities. And then I watch the vlogs and think about myself here grinding CS. And what could I be doing? Yep. Another thought, maybe those vlogs just make me sad. But yeah, go give it a follow. And yeah, the video ends here. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I see you here next time, and hopefully it's not as long as a wait as it was between this and the last video. Thank you for watching, bye.